Hey everybody, I am back again. I'm building a harness for local agents. And as you can see here, it is currently working on CE4B boundary. I've got a long discussion with it about what I wanted this to look like. I wanted it to be a council of agents. So there will be, all of the agents that can live on your hard drive, whatever your hardware is. And I know not everybody has this opportunity, but this is a great example of something that you can build and then eventually fix the lights and make things a little smoother in your organization. So what I described to it was I wanted to see a full-on council, kind of a council chamber with the work that's going on in the middle and each of the models surrounding it and advising it. And they're going to learn from what that is doing and continually improve themselves. And I'll keep, kind of, again, it's a little bit out there because I have JEPA, I have DINO, and BGI, I think it is. There's a couple others that I have. So, without further ado, I will drag this into view here, and then I'll switch. And this is what it is. So right there you can see it's got Codex working, executing the CE4B build gate. It's got roles determined. It's got, so the hybrid JEPA, right now the hybrid JEPA is the predictive latent model. What's the DINO up to today? Visual foundation model. And then this is the operational part. Keep in mind, I'm building the harness right now. It's not executing on what this harness is for. And I'll share that potentially later. It's a kind of a big deal, I think. We'll see. If it works, it's a big deal. If it doesn't, it's just another nerd experiment. They happen. And then down here, it's got its rules, the Constitution, and then when the learning comes in, it's going to bring it all in here. So the main principle here now, and this one's going to be a very quick video. I think that it's important to think of different ways of using what some of these other models are. The reason I decided to go with this is I'm going to keep Codex and Claude Code as the orchestrator. And that doesn't mean they're always going to be in the middle, because in the middle, I might have the hybrid JEPA model working on whatever problem needs to be solved. But I will tell it before I leave, you've got the CPU for 6 hours. Go. The orchestrators who are pulling all the strings are going to have some very specific, we'll call it better capabilities than any of these local models. So they're going to be sort of guiding them. They'll be the little bumpers that you'd put up for the kids on the bowling alley when they weren't all that great at it. But ultimately, this will be the type of thing that as it, whatever it happens to be in the center, will execute, try to solve a problem, bump up against a failure or anything like that. And then any of these models that can actually pull in that type of information. Because for instance, a JEPA isn't a visual model. It doesn't have a visual recognition. There is a VJEPA, don't get me wrong. I know people are going to jump in. Get it. It's good though. There are certain things, spatial modeling, different things like that. So each one will be able to give advice to the one in the center doing the work, solving the problem. So yeah, I once again, I mean, I'm just kind of nerding it up a little bit, trying to think of different uses for you all to see, and ideally go ahead and give them a try yourselves. So on that note, thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed this a little bit. Make any comments, requests for ideas. Maybe you're trying to think of how to build a specific tool or even how to build a specific app. And perhaps I can do a video to walk people through the process of whatever it is you need. If I get enough messages and direct messages, emails and whatnot, I will put in the time and I'll build something to show you. Yes, I do it as business, that's fine, but there's a lot of good stuff here that I can give back. I didn't learn this all on my own. I learned it from a lot of people helping out here. So thanks very much, everybody. Again, it's kind of late today, but get out there, enjoy life, enjoy the outside, enjoy your friends, family, step away from these screens for a little bit. It's good for your mental health, good for your physical health, it's good for your spiritual health. So you all take care, and I'll see you the next time.